Hello everyone, it's Alexis back here with another video over Master Duel. And I just want to thank everyone thank all of you that are watching this video here, and also everyone who watched my last video. This is going to be kind of a follow-up video to the last video, kind of like a sequel I would call it. You know what you're kind of here for, you've seen the title. So I'm just going to kind of get into it, but if you have not seen the last video where I first talk about Phantasm Spiral, definitely go watch that. I know it's a bit of a long video. I will try to make future videos not quite as long. I just got a little carried away with that one and I didn't realize how long it was going to be. But if anyone did stick through to watch the whole thing, I truly appreciate that. As for this video, I'm not going to spend too much time talking about the deck itself. There's just a couple things that I do want to mention, and then I will jump straight into doing some more duels with it. First thing, you can see I do have the deck a bit more complete than where we left off before. Previously I had 2 skill drain, no duality, no heat wave. Now I have 3 skill drain and 3 heat wave, 2 duality. Heat wave and skill drain just shut most decks out completely, giving you a completely free turn. A new addition, though, that I didn't really talk about in the last video, one-time passcode. Special summon a security token, 2000 attack, 2000 defense, in defense position. It's a hard once per turn, but this is really good to just have a normal monster on the field. If you watched the last video, or if you know what Phantasm Spiral is all about, you want to be special summoning normal monsters, even tokens. The only downside with this is it does special summon them to defense position, but you can still use it for a defensive play. It has 2000 attack, 2000 defense. That's something Megalomasher doesn't have, so it can be a bit more of a wall than Megalomasher, but it also, more importantly, does make your trap cards live. So you won't really be able to get much use out of the equip spells with it unless you're using this one, where it won't be destroyed by battle once per turn. But other than that, you won't really be using it too much for the equip spells unless it survives to your next turn, and then you flip it to or switch it to attack. But the main reason you want this is because it makes your trap cards live. Now, some other things I did want to talk about. If you want more ways, there's a lot of different things you can do with this deck. If you want more ways to get Megalomasher, I briefly mentioned it. You can get, that's alright. There we go. You can get Fossil Dig, add a level 6 or lower dinosaur monster from your deck to your hand, so you can search for Megalomasher from your deck. I personally don't really think it's too necessary, because you have Pacifist, you have the one-time passcode. Oops. I don't even know what I got rid of. There we go. You have Unexpected Die. So you do have a lot of ways to get to your normal monsters. So it's not too valuable to be able to search it any more than you already have access to a normal monster. Another one, Swing of Memories. You special summon a normal monster from your graveyard, but destroyed during the end phase. It's a neutral card or normal card, so it's super easy to get. I wouldn't really recommend it too much because we really want our normal monsters to stay on the field so we can keep all of our cards live as much as possible, but it can help you out in a really tight situation. I know there was another one, but I just can't really think of it too much right now. I did mention Metaverse in the last video. This is probably going to be the next card that I pick up for the deck. Just having an extra way to get to Pacifist, which is pretty much the most important card of the entire deck. And then one thing that I wanted to look into, see stealth attack. So this could be good if you want see stealth attack. If you want to go with that route, Megalomasher and Spiral Dragon are both water. The token you summon with Pacifist, water. The one-time passcode is light, but most of the monsters you're summoning are going to be water. So this could kind of help with that. One thing that's pretty good about this is it activates Umi from your hand or graveyard. Pacifist is always treated as Umi, so if your opponent gets rid of Pacifist and it's in your graveyard, see Stealth Attack can just play Pacifist from your graveyard. So that's really good. And then this won't really come up too often, banishing a water monster till the end phase. Actually, it could. If you have your Megalomasher and a token, the Pacifist token is water, you can banish your token or banish Megalomasher till the end phase. Either way, you can banish one. Your traps will still be live, but now any other spell or trap cards you have, specifically Pacifist or some of the equipped spells, are kind of protected. So that could be good. I might experiment with it at a later time. And then this one could come up if your water monster whose level is 5 or higher, so Phantasm Spiral Dragon. If it battles an opponent's monster, destroy that opponent's monster. That does have pretty good. That does have pretty good synergy with Phantasm Spiral Wave. First time it would be destroyed by battle each turn. It's not destroyed. So if your opponent has a card that has higher attack than what you can beat over with your Spiral Dragon or Spiral Dragon with the 500 attack boost. If your opponent has a bigger monster that you can't really get attack over, you can use Sea Stealth Attack to potentially get over it. But of course, you have Phantasm Spiral Battle to destroy monsters, so it's not the most useful thing ever, but it could potentially work. But if you do play Sea Stealth Attack, it'll definitely be for the first effect and maybe this second effect, the bullet point here. Probably never the third effect. So those are a couple cards that I was thinking about while I was off camera. There are some more. A lot of Floodgates do not affect this deck at all. Like Summon Limit would be amazing. Neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. You're usually not summoning very much. The typical combo is with Pacifist, you summon Megalomasher on your turn, use Pacifist to summon a token on their turn, you have 2 monsters on the field, and your opponent can't special summon more than that. On your turn, you're generally only special summoning Phantasm Spiral Dragon, and usually it's just 1 copy of it, or if you are summoning 2 copies of it, then you would have already had other monsters on the field. So both Phantasm Spiral Dragons would be your 2 summons. So Summon Limit doesn't really affect this deck at all, so that would be a really good choice as well. Let's see. Lose 1 turn. When a monster is... Okay, this would be really good. So lose 1 turn could be good. Only activate if you control no special summon monsters. Generally, that's pretty possible. While a monster is on the field, negate its effect during the turn it was special summoned. Similar to Skill Drain, it doesn't affect us because we don't use monster effects. If an effect monster is special summoned, change it to defense position. So your opponent special summons a monster, it's changed to defense, and its effects are negated until the end of the turn. and that's a continuous, so that happens for every single monster. I don't think it's super necessary if you have skill drain. It could switching it to defense position part could come into play, but with link monsters being a thing, it's not quite as useful. One really good, potentially good thing is how do you spell it? Nope. It's called Mordschlag. I just don't know how to spell it. There it is. Mordschlag. Equip only to a normal summoned or set monster you control. It's unaffected by your opponent's activated effects of special summon monsters, and if the equipped monster battles an opponent's special summon monster, they lose attack and defense equal to the equipped monster's attack. So this could be really good. It's also a neutral card, so I'm going to add that in right now because I could potentially see that working pretty well. There we go. So you can equip it mainly to your Megalomaster because that's really your only normal summon, but you do get to this a lot. Unaffected by opponents' special summon monsters, and then during damage calculation you just cut the opponent's monster's attack by 200. If you did see the last video, I ran into a situation, well actually never mind, this wouldn't have helped in that case because their monster was unaffected by card effects, so disregard what I was just about to say, but this could definitely come in handy. I'm going to test it out. I may end up taking it back out, but it could help. I also mentioned Armory Call, a trap card. You basically equip an equip spell from your deck to a monster you control. If you happen to have it, or if you definitely have the SR tokens to spare, you can go for it, but I wouldn't really waste it on that because Pacifist already searches out your equip spells, so it's not too necessary. So I've definitely rambled quite a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to some duels. Okay. So we didn't get a very good hand, but we do have we are able to make power live. We don't have pacifist, so we can't activate it from the hand, but we do have two negations, 3 with power, so we can negate 2 spell trap cards, 1 monster, and then that should let our security token survive to next turn, which we can attack, inflict piercing, and kind of go off from there. One thing that I do like about this deck is it's a hybrid control and OTK deck. I'd say it's more control than anything, but this deck can reliably OTK, and when it does, it just comes out of nowhere. Your opponent just does not expect it, because you go from having this one normal monster with 2000 attack to game. Okay, strong wind dragon. Okay. So it gains attack. So what's cool about this is if he does try to attack it, yeah, we'll go ahead and activate this. So we cut its attack by 1000. So my opponent will take battle damage and security tokens survives. And since I inflicted battle damage, Crash activates during my opponent's turn as well to summon Phantasm Spiral Dragon. And then I can change this battle position, so on my next turn I can inflict piercing. And then summon another Phantasm Spiral Dragon. Cool, we got another equip spell. Go ahead and equip that to Dragon. And at this point, if this is a battle trap, we have 2 negations, so we're in pretty good shape. Yeah, like that. Nope. And then we can activate Crash to summon our second Phantasm Spiral Dragon. So close to the OTK. We're leaving them with 600 life points left. But we still have a negation. So this deck can function even without Pacifist. Pacifist is definitely what you want to see every game. Yeah, no. We're definitely going to negate that. And they surrendered. Perfect. Alright. So let's jump on in and do another one. And that last duel wasn't too great of an indicator for, or it wasn't too great of a showcase for the Power Boost deck, because we weren't really facing anything very good at all. This is really good. And we're going first. We got Max C. We'll go ahead and go with Terraforming. Try to bait out any Ash Blossom. Nope. Then we can go Actually, we'll go Pacifist first. Then Unexpected Die, that way we can get the search off. Unexpected Die, Special Summon Megalomasher. And then Pacifist will activate to search Spiral Battle. And we have 2 disruptions during their turn, plus Maxi. And if they get rid of Pacifist, we have a backup next turn. And actually, we have 3 disruptions, because once he activates a card effect, we will passive or monster effect pacifist will summon a token to search another card. Okay, invoked could be a problem. But assuming he doesn't have invocation in his hand, when he summons Alistair, I can negate Alistair's effect, and hopefully that would stop him. Or I can wait until he summons Makaba, and I can activate Battle to destroy Makaba. Makaba will try to negate if he has a trap card, but then I can negate Makaba. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Because I can't guarantee that he... I can't guarantee that he doesn't have invocation in his hand already, but I can guarantee that we can destroy Makaba when he summons it. If that's even the play that he goes with. He could summon one of the other invoked, but Makaba is definitely the bigger threat since it can negate stuff. I'll wait on the Maxi. I'll wait until he actually plays invocation. That way I can guarantee a draw. Oh. All right. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and max E here. That hurts. Okay. So Construct, it looks like we can just destroy it with Spiral Battle, but we'll wait until the battle phase to do that, just to make sure they don't do anything else that's a bigger threat. They still have Invocation in their hand, so they can still summon... Oh, that's... No. No, don't do that. Alright. Oh, there goes our pacifist. There's Makaba. Now I'm curious, so if we try to activate Pacifist, and he chains to try and negate it, I wonder if I'll still be able to activate these trap cards, or if that won't count as me controlling Umi. That might be something worth testing out. Just not too familiar with the ruling on that, so it'll probably be a safer safer play to just set these two, don't activate Pacifist, and then on my opponent's turn, activate both of them. But we'll find out. Okay, that is amazing. Yes, please. But are you... Oh, that was unexpected die that summoned that. Okay. Orange flag, not the best thing at this moment. Let's try this. Okay, perfect. So now I will activate Phantasm Spiral Battle. Target Makaba. He's going to chain to negate unless he doesn't have a trap card. Because he has to discard a trap card to negate a trap card. Okay. That's fine. And then since they're activating a card effect, Pacifist will activate, allowing me to summon a token, search for my third copy of Spiral Battle. And what do you do? Oh, okay. Cannot be destroyed by battle. Negate. And then Pacifist activates. What does this do? Okay, so that stays. Oh, okay. So that's okay. So I probably want to get rid of that. But I can also go with dealing a lot of damage because I can search for grip. It'll destroy it by battle. What do you do? I think I'll be able to go for close to game if I go with this. So let's see how this goes. Okay, and then I can change the attack boost to other monsters. Yeah, this is really good. So it will destroy you. That will let me summon Spiral Dragon from my deck, who will have... Oh, okay, I forgot about that. I forgot Alistair was a generic card, but I still have the power in my graveyard, so I can use power, equip grip back to the token, so I can still attack and do some damage. I just won't be able to do what I thought I was able to. Actually, I'm going to save that for during my opponent's turn. So during their turn, I can, when they try to attack it, I can activate that, equip it to him, and that's an extra 500 damage that they won't be accounting for. Now, you know what? This is kind of reaching the 30-minute mark. I'm going to go ahead and end everything here. So I'm going to leave it here on a huge cliffhanger. But don't worry, I will definitely upload the part 2 for this duel very shortly. So just stay tuned, subscribe so you don't miss part 2. Leave a like if you want. Leave a comment about just the video in general, your thoughts, any feedback, anything. And if you would like me to start streaming this, doing live streams, definitely let me know. I'd be happy to do that. But with that, thank you for watching. This is Soluxus. You all have a great day.